Alright, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to go live and be showing you some modeling in ZBrush. If you happen to be watching me, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching me live. And anyway, I will keep an eye on the chat and hope maybe somebody will stop by. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to get to work. Let's go and do the breastplate. I gotta recreate some brushes. Guess I just crashed. Let's go do that. There we go. And let's see, which one do I want to use? This one. So I can load up not only the well, actually, let me do a couple things. So first thing I'm going to do here is make a brush that will be continuous, and the way I do that is by grabbing the Stitch Basic brush. This brush actually will draw a continuous, basically a repeating pattern that connects perfectly. Alright, so once you do that, then you center a shape that has, basically it's a square shape that has been extruded and texturized and modeled. And then you take the texture off of it. So I'll just grab this, just grab this texture. Create, oh actually all I'll do is clone it. So now I've got that texture loaded over there. I've got this object, or this brush with the proper distribution. And now I'm going to use this trick with all these objects are now going to be turned into a brush. So this one's got a cool profile, it does that. This one's got another profile. And actually, I think I'm going to take this one's profile and change it slightly because it's got the same profile as this. So I'll make a different type of brush with this. And let's see, I'll do a clip curve. So I'll just make this like more narrow. And I think I actually might take 1/2 of it and hold on, what's that? Take 1/2 of it and curve it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, so that will be turned into a new brush along with the other one and this one. And so that not all the textures will be loaded, unfortunately, but I'll at least get the texture that I've got on this brush. Actually, you know what? I think I like this one better, so I'm just going to use that texture. So here we go, clone texture, and now I've got that one over there, so yeah, I'll be able to paint with that one. So I'm going to go over here to the brush palette, and this is the button I need to hit to turn all of those 3 meshes that I have on the right into basically a 3D, what is it called, vector displacement brush. So voila, now I have, these are now loaded as brushes, and if you look right over here, this is a 3D brush, which actually will vector displace it in X, Y, and Z, or UVW. Alright, anyway, so now I've got those loaded, and I'm ready to go back over here to main object. So, let's test this out real quick. So I just made a new nifty new brush here, and let's see what it does over in this area. So you can actually paint with texture and displacement all at the same time, which is pretty cool. So I think I'm going to turn the texture off for a moment and just take a look at the structure You know what? I don't like the roughness of that edge of the brush. So let's undo that. I'm gonna go back over here to this brush and let's start editing a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is adjust the... I didn't like the edge of the brush here. So I'm going to, let's see, invert. Okay, so now I'm just going to fade that a little bit. And what I'm going to do is fix these edges by morphing it back to its original shape. So you do that with deformation. And the original shape, in order for this to work, you have to basically subdivide the original planar shape, which is, if I were to append this, you have to use plane 3D in order for any of this to work. So you start with a plane 3D, you basically line it up like this, you add a lot of subdivisions to it without changing its outer edge. And after you got that all ready to go, and you can actually see there's a lot of subdivisions in this just to get cool detail. Alright, so anyway, so let's see here. We'll go to... Alright, yeah, so I'm going to blur the mask a little bit and turn off the view. Alright, yeah, so I want to morph that edge. Deformation, okay, and you'd use morph to grid. So this morph to grid actually, it basically puts everything right, like smooshes it right back to that axis that it began on. So hopefully something will happen. I'm not seeing, oh, whoa, too much. All right, so that's how far away from the grid that it got. So, which actually is, that's why I'm getting such a lift on the edges. So this, hopefully, now that I've done that, it will fix this edge. I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna do it to this one too. All right, yeah, so I'll morph this one. So this will basically fix all the edges of the brush so that you won't see this nasty rise. Let's see here, go back to array. Yeah, morph to grid. There we go. Oops. Maybe polish a little bit. Yeah, and then morph to grid again. There we go. So now we got a nice even distribution right back to the 0. Oh, and actually this edge is extremely high. So I'm going to trim this. Okay, this may not work too well. Let me. Oops. Nope. No. Size curve. All right. So I just want that much. Oh wait, this is all high res. Yeah. So I didn't need to do that. All right. So I'll just. Okay. So I gotta smooth out that edge there, and we'll morph to grid. Alright, we'll morph all the way down to grid. Oh, wow, yeah. I need to take that way frig down there. Okay, so that's all the way down to grid. And actually, I should need to probably check that too. Oops. Okay. Let's smooth, relax, morph to grid. Morph to grid. Okay. Alright, and let's try that one more time. Morph to grid. Okay. Relax. Morph to grid. Okay, so this should take it all. This should fix all the brushes And so now going forward, these all should load properly. So just go right back again to make this 3D brush. Basically, you got your, you get everything lined up so that it will brush properly. So if you have this at a wrong angle and you make this, it'll actually put all the brush, when you go to apply the brush, it'll actually apply it at a weird angle and it won't work properly. So you have to line it up. And when I made this, I also had what do you call it, a loop turned on. The beginning and the end, or the top and the bottom of the edges, will line up and mirror properly. Or, yeah. Anyway, so let's make this brush. And yep, that's loaded the right texture. And create multi alpha brush. Cool. All right, so now we've fixed all that. And let's go test it. So you can imagine you can actually create a whole cadre of different shapes and textures, be it eyelids, mouths. I mean, you could even do a full hand if you wanted to. Just popping out. Okay, that did not work the way I was hoping it would. Now you can actually see it even more. Okay, what the fuck? Pardon my French. So for some reason that did exactly, it made it even worse. All right, let me try one more thing. That's awful. I thought that would have worked better. All right, so I'm going to try the embed depth. Turn that up. Let's see what happens. It's still doing it. Let's crank it up. It's alright. Let me turn that down a little bit. Alright. Well, I guess I didn't really need to do that. But live and learn. Oh. Wait, they're all separate? Oh, shit. It remembers it. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. So you can see some of the texture, or some of the actual shape that was in that model is coming forward. There you go. And I mean, this one's the only one that actually has the texture, but I can go over to this object over here and load this texture from that object. So let's turn that on, turn color on. Voila. All right. Stay away from social media, kids. It's not good for your health. Alright, I'm going to turn off the color and just go hog wild with oops. Ah! For some reason, that's occasionally that happens. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Oops. All right. Let's do some quick painty stuff. Actually, I'm going to stop talking and just work. Nobody's here. So if I do anything like that brush that I just made, I'll start talking again, but there's no sense in talking otherwise. Seriously. All right, well, that's going to take 20 minutes or something. I don't know why it's crashing. Or it crashed earlier when it was saving, so I'm not even going to touch it. Okay. Oh shit. No, not slice curve. Damn it. Hmm. Alright, let's see if we do a quick masking here. Summation. How is it? Color group it. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Alright, so I'm going to just drop a thing here. Too much. There we go. Drop another one here. Cool. Drop another one there. Ugh. No. I don't know why it's so friggin', and you can't even enter in a number. That's kind of dumb. All right, so for some reason it's extremely twitchy when it comes to that. Never fails. I don't know, maybe I'm too like... This drives me nuts. Alright, well that's close enough. I'm just gonna hit OK and see what happens. Okay, what do we have now? Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to undo. Seriously? It just fucking... That's aggravating. Grr. Alright, well, screw that. It's because it was in a special mode, and apparently the undo Q is not the same in that mode. Alright, one more time with this crap. This is why I don't like to use anything that's not core to ZBrush, because it gives you this strange undo problems. Actually, even if you go from color mode to not color mode, and then you paint and then undo the color, it puts it back into not color mode anymore, which is another aggravating thing that ZBrush has had for, I don't know, 3-4 releases now. See, it kept all the things. Okay, well that's cool. At least it kept all the different versions or different objects that I've already selected. Help. Seed size. Whoa. Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna see what happens here. Alright, it kept it. I gotta just wait for it to update. Alright. Okay, just gonna make sure I don't hit undo. Alrighty, so that's the section we wanted to mask out. And let's bring up my inspirational artwork. Okay, let's load the color. need to change the pen tablet pressure. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good, but I think the color is not quite right. Cool. All right. So let's go back and put some neat texturing on here. All right, let me load a alpha channel. Deco. There we go. All right, let's not quite. Let's go a little bit less on that. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's increase our size. doesn't matter for that. All right, let's finish this. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Oh, I should have eaten food. I forget to eat sometimes. All right, I'm taking a break. Oh, somebody's watching. Oh, it's saving. I should take a break. I'll be back in about like 15-20 minutes. See you then.